YouTube, it's Lena, and I'm here today with my empties. So I got makeup, I got skincare, hair care, I got a bunch of everything. So I'm gonna do 3 pieces of makeup that I'm throwing away first. Like, I'm not donating them, I'm not giving them to anybody, I'm not selling them to anybody. They're going into garbage, and I will tell you why. Because I so rarely do that, and you guys know that I power through stuff that even if I hate it, but these are 3 things that I cannot deal with. 2 of them have dried out, and 1 of them you'll find out in a second. But then I'm gonna, like I've been doing the past couple of months, I'm gonna do makeup first, I'm gonna do full and travel size, and then at the end I'm going to do all my samples. So that if you don't like going through samples with me, you can tune out after that. Anyways, let's get started. The 3 things that I'm just straight throwing away. First off is this Maybelline Master Smoky by Eye Studio Smoky Mechanical Pencil in Blue Blaze. I got this from the Dollar Tree, but it's very obviously dried out, so I'm not gonna fool with it anymore. Shouldn't have picked that up because I don't think I used it more than a couple of times. I'm really disappointed in this. This is the Wet n Wild Coverall Correcting Palette. And I literally haven't owned this for even a year. But, watch. Oh, now you're rubbing off a little bit. But like, look at that. They basically dried up. So I'm not holding on to them I'm not gonna hold on to it anymore. It's an okay thing, but I could never use this in the time that it took to dry up. So I'm just going to toss that. And the last thing is definitely not done. It is the Physicians Formula Eye Booster 2-in-1 Lash Boosting Felt Tip Eyeliner and Serum. Okay, first off, it is a pen eyeliner. It's a big chunky pen eyeliner, so I already am not totally sure why I bought it, because I don't really like the thick ones. But every time I wear this, it transfers up here. And I don't just mean transfers a little bit, buff it out with a little bit of eyeshadow and you're fine. I mean big black rings on the top of my eye bone area. And I can set it with a powder and it still does it. I know it's partially because I have hooded eyes, but I can't work with this. And because it's an eyeliner, I don't feel right giving it to anybody or anything like that. So into the trash it goes. Anyways, as for makeup, I've actually finished. First off, this is from my 12 Empties of Christmas. It is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Healthy Luminous Makeup. I finished the whole thing, and I know, like, I could totally pop off the top very easily and scrape out the product, but I don't like this foundation, and I don't see the point in doing that. For one thing, it is N1 to N2, and the warm one, or a W1, is actually my shade. My sister gave this to me. So the shade already doesn't match me, but this is not something for oily skin. So I would, if you have drier skin or maybe more mature skin, go for it, give it a shot, but this is not for me. It does have SPF 20, so that's always nice, and I love the fact that it has a pump because it's really easy to use, but you know, it's not for my oily skin. I actually just put this in here the other day. It is the L'Oreal Voluminous Original Mascara in Purple Passion. Now, the formula of this is amazing, and I have never tried the original, but if the colored is so amazing, I assume the black is fine. But as you can see, it is dried out. But my problem with this, I bought this a couple of months ago. This never pulled properly purple on my eyes. Like, I know some people, when they buy a colored mascara, they want something subtle. But this was too subtle for me. It looked like I put gray on my eyelashes. Now, the turquoise one that I have of this that is still going is really bright. So I love that one. And like I said, the formula is great because it is voluminous on my eyelashes, which is what I want. So it lives up to the claim. Next is from my Project Pan Roulette. It is the Maybelline Brow Drama Sculpting Brow Mascara in Soft Brown. I actually like this as far as, you know, a brow gel is concerned. I know a lot of people hate this little brush right here, that it's a ball on the end, but that, I have a lot of eyebrows, and as you can see today, I actually put blue in my eyebrows for fun to match my hair. But I liked it. It worked fine on my eyebrows for me. This started to smell really strange and I was starting to break out along my eyebrows. So while I did not completely use up this product, it was done. I couldn't use it anymore. And I think this is the last full-size makeup item. I could be wrong. But if I come across another one in there, well, this is not full-sized, obviously, but full-size. This is the last makeup item that's not like a sample, but this is the Urban Decay Revolution Lipstick in Lady Flower. Oh, this is such a beautiful color. I do not know why this is not in a permanent line. I know that this is in the sheer line, and you can build it up to almost that opacity, but I really wish that they would just put this in the normal line because I would buy it in a heartbeat. I probably will wind up buying the sheer one at some point because that is just a stunning color and I love it. But I was not going to let myself hold on to a color that I love until it went bad. I got this in the little like 6-piece kit last year with the full size of the Ozone lip liner that I've already used up. So that is that. I do have some samples of makeup that I went ahead and pulled out. There are probably others that I missed. This is the Korres Anti-Aging Primer. This is a little heavy for my skin, like it's really lotiony and moisturizing. But it does smell really nice. I think I remember it smelling a little bit on the citrusy side. And if you have drier skin, I would recommend it. I have the Fresh Sugar Lip Balm sample in the color Nude. And this actually does have enough tint to really be called nude on your lips. And I love these, they're great. And I have the Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer in the shade Light Medium. Last month I had it in Fairly Light Neutral. That was one that was really brightening and concealing on me. This was a slight shade, had a slight peachy tone to it. So it was actually really nice and corrective on my skin. So I do really love this concealer. I actually have a full size now that I bought from somebody on Instagram for like $10, but she had only used it like once. So I'm very happy to have that. I have it in Fairly Light Neutral though, because that is my preferred shade. I think these are the only two makeup wipes I have. I have the Garnier Clean Refreshing Remover Makeup Towelettes. I really love the Garnier ones. They do remove my makeup really nicely. They smell decent without being cloying or nasty or anything like that, so I would repurchase them. These I would not, and I can back to MAC these, but this is the MAC wipes with 100 sheets in them. I don't know why. I do know why I bought the one with 100 sheets instead of like 20. I bought this when MAC had a get $10 off of, I think either 40 or 50, which MAC so rarely does coupons that I decided to take advantage of it. I got my Fix Plus then as well. But these are not very good. I take that back. As far as removing makeup, they're okay, but they're certainly nothing special. They're certainly not worth the, I think, $29 this 100 pack technically was. Plus, they have a really strong perfumey smell that I don't love in my face care products. However, if I was a makeup artist, because you can buy these in like 100 packs for a not awful deal for 100 of them, if I was a makeup artist, I still might use them. Plus, you know, if you're pro with MAC, you get some kind of discount, I think like 40% off. So maybe then I would rebuy them, but for my personal use, definitely not. And plus, I could totally buy like the Kirkland's box of like 150 for $11, so not even that. I could see why people would if they were a makeup artist though. Okay, this is the Beginnings by Hask Repairing Argan Oil from Morocco Conditioning Treatment. I used this when I colored my hair. It was really nice. I got this from the Dollar Tree. I used the whole thing on my head for one like good super treatment. And I would recommend it. It's really nice. If you see it in your Dollar Tree, pick it up. I have two of these. These are color removing things. As you guys know, if you follow my channel, I went from a deeper purple to this kind of lighter blue. Not light blue, but lighter than my purple was. This barely did anything on my hair, honestly, and it smells like sulfur. I will never use this again because I found a different one that I think works better. But this is one I had left over from when my hair was green, like a year ago, and I think it might have turned off. Like, that might have been why the smell was stronger and why I don't think it worked very well, but I didn't like it much the first time anyway. Like I said, I only used it again because I had it. This is the Color Oops Hair color remover, extra strength, removes artificial hair color. No, don't do that. However, when I was at Sally's, they had one of their own by L'Oreal that I did really like and did not smell like sulfur. Like, we couldn't get the smell out of my hair through multiple washings. It was really bad. So this is L'Oreal Technique Color Zap Hair Color Remover. Gently washes away all permanent hair color. Basically the same thing. This was actually pretty decent, and when I get to the point where I'm sick of blue and want something completely different in my hair, this is what I would repurchase again from Sally's rather than trying to buy more of the Color Oops from like Walmart. See, I have an Innisfree Skin Solution Mask Wrinkle Care. This is a paper mask. Through one use, I can't tell much about wrinkle care, but I do love sheet masks, and this was really nice and cooling on my face. There was a ton of product on this, which I find is almost a problem with sheet masks. They either have too much product or not enough, and I would rather too much, but it gets kind of messy. Here is a Tony Moly Banana Hand Milk. This is a Korean brand, I believe. It does smell like straight up bananas. I love it. And this I can actually get from Birchbox, unlike the banana sleeping mask, which I can only buy from like Amazon, I think. So I would recommend this if you love the smell of bananas like I do. Let's see, I have another one of these. Where is it? Yep. This is actually what I colored my hair with this time, and a lot of my stuff is wet and kind of gross. This is the Ion Color Brilliance Bright Sky Blue Semi-Permanent Hair Dye. I kind of needed a third, honestly, because they were like these little tubes. So, does not contain ammonia or peroxide. Long-lasting dyes can be permanent. This has been through a couple of washings now, so it is starting to fade a little bit. But less of it is washing out now. Like, these things fade pretty much no matter what. I know some are better than others. This one is fine, and it is a lot cheaper than the other one I used to use. The Enrage color, and this one has a lot more shades than Enrage does. Like, this is only about $4.99 too, but I probably have to buy 3 instead of 2. So, I don't know. I would recommend both of them. Just, if you can't find a color in one, look in the other. They're both really good though. Oh, this is a Miss Spa Detoxifying Self-Heating Facial Cream Mask. I don't think that this did heat up when I rubbed it in, so it did that. However, I got turned off from the experience because I got some of this in my mouth and it tasted horrible. You're not supposed to eat the product or anything, so don't... I'm not mad at the product for it, but it did kind of destroy my experience. And also, it never... I don't know if it's supposed to or not, but it never did kind of set or dry. So yes to Blueberries Age Refresh Eye Firming Treatment. I don't think this really did anything. And unlike the wipes, which I really like the smell of, the Yes to Blueberries wipes, I didn't like the smell of this nearly as much, so no. This is the Kaleidocolors Tonal Powder Lightener. This is what I use to bleach my hair along with a developer, and I need to just give up and buy the tub because this was not enough to do all of my roots this time because I had let them grow out kind of bad, I admit. But I just have to give up on the fact that one pack is not going to do anything for me with hair color anymore because my hair is super thick, as you can probably guess, and it has also gotten to be really long. So I need to just go buy a tub of it instead of buying it by the packet. Here is my Nivea In Shower Body Lotion. Moisturizes instantly, no sticky feel for dry skin. I really like this thing. This is the one that you put on while you're in the shower and you rinse off. And I know some people don't like the smell of Nivea products, but I actually really do, although mine's gotten kind of grody. So I really like the smell of it, and I do think it works as like an instant moisturizer, so I don't have to put any on right when I get out the shower. I could just wait till at night, which is what I prefer to do. But I don't get that super tight, nasty feeling skin that I do when I don't put any lotion on right after the shower, if that makes sense. Yeah. The one I'm using now, the Jergens one, you wait till you're out of the shower, but before you towel off and you don't rinse it off. I like this better because I find it more convenient to do it in the shower. So this is the one that I would go for out of the two, but I like the smell of Nivea. If you don't like the smell of Nivea, but you want to try something like this, go for the Jergens. They have different scented ones. They're both good. I just like the application of that one better. Oh, this took forever to finish. This is my Bath & Body Works Pink Chiffon Shower Gel. This was in my Finish 15 by Halloween. This smells so good. Let me read you the notes. Where are the notes? Dang it, I can't read. It's like sparkling red pear, vanilla orchid, and whipped chiffon musk. This smells really good, guys. I do love it. And this is a shower gel that does not totally dry out my skin. So, also a plus. So, yay! I finally finished it. It took me way longer than it should have. I have a Real Techniques beauty sponge. If you saw my haul on Friday, you would know that I got a True Beauty blender out of my Sephora Favorites kit, so I figured it was time to give up to quit using this one. Like, it got totally stained here. I can't get it out no matter what I use. But I can get the foundation stains out with Dr. Bronner's now, which I'm really appreciative of. But if you can't make yourself spend $20 on a beauty blender and you can't catch one in a kit somewhere, I think this is a pretty decent dupe. This is not quite as soft as a beauty blender, we will all admit that, but I like that it has a flat side and it's a lot easier to spend $5.99 on a sponge than 20 bucks. If you're gonna go for a dupe, go for the Real Techniques dupe. We have the Herbal Osophy, I say this wrong all the time, Nourish Mask with sunflower oil to strengthen hair and protect scalp. This is a deep conditioner treatment. I really, really like this, and I've seen it on Haute Look before. The next time it pops up, I might pick it up because it did do really nice things for my hair, even though I don't need any more shampoo and conditioner. If I catch this on Haute Look again, I might pick it up for a full size. That is not a full size. Here we go. Here is a Wish Shave Cream in pomegranate. I have figured out I don't like these. I do like a cream for shaving rather than, you know, a gel or anything like that. However, every time I use this, I would get more nicks. And, excuse me, the scent of this, which smells amazing out of the shower, would sour in the shower, and the blueberry one does it too. So I don't get it. Now I have a lotion in this scent, and it smells fine no matter what. So think about water coming into contact with this stuff. Doesn't seem to work. Plus, this costs like $18. I did not pay this. I got this off an Instagram auction account for $1 because I guess the other person didn't care for it either, although it had been used literally like once. So I figured I got a good deal to try it, and I definitely got a good deal, but ew, I don't know where that went. And I definitely, like I said, got a good deal. I'm glad I got to try it for a full usage, but I would not purchase it and I would not recommend it. Now that's a sample. I have a Neutrogena Fresh Foaming Cleanser. This is really basic. If you want a really basic cleanser to go with like a Clarisonic or something like that, this would be worth trying, but I don't think it did anything for me otherwise. I'm just using it to use it up and get it out of my stuff. Batiste Dry Shampoo Strength and Shine. I don't know anything about Strength and Shine, but I do love Batiste for my hair. I picked mine up at TJ Maxx for $5.99 rather than the like $8 to $9.99 you pay regularly in stores. I just stock up on like 3 or 4 of them at a time. So if you see this, give it a try, but like if you see this kind, give it a try. Definitely try Batiste. This is from my Finish 4 by the 4th of July, and I just finished this like last week. It lasted forever. This is the Ava NYC Maintainer Leave-In Cream. I got this as a, I think, 500 point perk from Ipsy. 250 or 500 point perk, I don't remember which one. This is really good. Like Ava NYC, you could get it at Ulta, and it's not a prestige brand, so you can use the coupons on it. It does smell really good. I just got aggravated at it because it would not end, which I guess means that it's, you know, a good investment because this little bottle lasted me from like before May to November, using it on my hair every time I showered. It was really nice, so I'm not, you know, mad at it. It's just, wow, it lasted forever. I have a Nivea Soft Moisturizing Cream. I used this up for Finish 14 by February 14th. This is really nice. Once again, you gotta like the smell of Nivea products. I use this as a hand cream and once or twice as a body cream, and it's really nice. I would recommend it. Let's see, the Dr. Brandt Microdermabrasion Skin exfoliant, nice, but Dr. Brand. Here's the other makeup product that I thought was still around. It is the Revlon Photo Ready Concealer in light medium. For some reason I thought I was light medium. As you can see, I've totally used it up to the nub. I used this up in my, whatchamacallit, Project Pan Roulette. I love this concealer and I miss it. My Almay one is working fine right now, but I actually am getting rid of my CoverGirl Stick Concealer because it is so dry compared to this. This is so creamy and it lasts on my oily skin, on my blemishes. So once I use up that Almay one, I'll probably just go and rebuy this, but in a lighter color. I can't use this under my eyes though. I know some people like it under their eyes. I'm just not one of them. I have an e.l.f. makeup remover pen. This is great. Definitely helps clean up those little spots. And I swear I used up both ends, but this is also really dry. So you can pull this little thing out and use up both ends though. I thought I had, but I guess that was another one that I had done that with. But it is also dry, so. Let's see, we have a Murad Hydrodynamic Ultimate Moisturizer. I got this as with a sample kit from Ulta because they were out of the Nivea one, the Jergens one they were supposed to give me, so they gave me this instead. It was nice, nothing special, nothing that I would rush out to buy again. Kind of the same thing with this. This is the CeraVe Moisturizing Cream. This was given out as a sampler from Target along with the face wash. I have like 4 of these now. It's okay. I use these when I travel because they're so small. I have a Julep Mighty Nail and Cuticle Serum. I thought this would never end. This literally came in my first box from Julep some point last year. It worked okay as a serum, but my Essie Apricot one works so much better, so I would not recommend that. I actually have 2 makeup brushes in here. I have a Benefit Hard Angle Definer, and I have an Up and Up brush from Target. It's a Kabuki brush. Yeah, that's why I threw away that one. And it was never that great. I just kept using it because I had it. I used it to like bronze up my neck. And I tried to use this as like, use powder to set my eyeliner, but I don't know how well you can see that, but it is frayed to the point of making a mess when I try to do that with it now, so no more. I have the Aveeno Positively Radiant Daily Moisturizer with SPF 30. It was fine. Left me kind of greasy, so I would probably not pick that up. I have the Ole Henriksen Total Truth Eye Cream SPF 15. I love the idea of an eye cream having SPF in it. I used up as much as I possibly could. I can't get that out of the sides. This left a little bit of a white cast, though. You definitely had to make sure to pat it in. So, something to think about. I have the Beauty Protector Protect and Detangle Leave-In Conditioner. I love this stuff. You can only get it from Birchbox though. It smells really good, but it's like $22.95, and the Healthy Sexy Hair Tri-Week Leave-In Conditioner works just as good, and it's a little bit cheaper. I have the Clarins UV Plus Anti-Pollution Multi-Protection Broad Spectrum SPF 30. I use this as a daytime moisturizer. I think I got like 2 uses out of this. I got it in an Ulta sampler bag. It was fine, nothing special. I did love this. This is the Orbi Mask for Beautiful Color. I loved my conditioners this month apparently. I used this, I used the argan oil from Haas when I dyed my hair. I used this when I bleached my hair. Like I had to redo my roots and everything. This is really good, guys. I kind of understand why this stuff is like 60 bucks. It is really perfumey, but it's like a good kind of perfumey, so I don't mind that. But this made my hair feel so soft, even after like straight bleaching it. Let's see. Speaking of Orbi, I also have the shampoo and conditioner for Beautiful Color. This was also really nice. I can't spend this much on shampoo and conditioner though. A deep treatment mask, I could almost convince myself to do it. I can't for shampoo and conditioner though. Let's see, we do have a few samples, but not a lot. Let's see, Origins Checks and Balances Frothy Face Wash. Definitely frothy, otherwise I don't get it. Not for my type of skin, I guess. The Anti-Aging Cleansing Gel from Peter Thomas Roth. This was okay, but nothing special. This is the Skin Food Watery Berry Toner. It really did smell like berries. This is some kind of Asian brand. It was okay. Nothing like out of this world, but okay. This is the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Hydro Firm Sleeping Cream. A little heavy for my oily skin, but it was pretty okay otherwise. But I have other sleeping creams I like more. This was actually really good. This is the Sephora Brush It Off Cleansing Wipes for brushes. Obviously. This actually cleaned off a lot of my brushes with just one wipe. You can find these in store for like $8 to $10 for 6 of them. But online, they're on sale for like 3. So if you want to try these, get them online. But they run out and have to restock a lot. This is the Skin 79 BB Cleanser. It was just a random face wash that I had. I have another Divinis Love Conditioner. I had one last month. As I've said before, I love the formula of this, but I hate the smell. So I would never buy it. And I have the Pomme du Jardin pour la Manes Gardener's Hand Cream. The smell really lemony and awesome, and it did really like moisturize my hands. But everything on here is in Spanish, so I have no idea where I would get this. And let's see, not quite finally, but I have this set of bath gloves from Walmart. I use these instead of like a bath poof so that I can get a little bit of exfoliation in. The Walmart ones are pretty decent, but I still have to replace them basically once a month to once every other month because they tend to tear in this area, or like my nails will break through on one of the fingers. So don't spend a lot on them, but don't get it from like Sally's either. Let's see. I have a Bumble & Bumble Hairdresser's Invisible Oil. I've said before that I can't really tell the difference between hair oils. My hair likes hair oil, but I can't tell one from another. This actually smelled really good, and maybe that's why I had an enjoyable experience with it, but I found this to be really nice. So maybe I did find one that I can tell the difference in, or maybe, like I said, I just enjoyed the smell. Finally, I have 3 perfume samples that I'm trying to go through. I have the Tokyo Milk Dark Tainted Love. That smelled really good, but it does not last very long. I have the Victor and Roll Flower Balm, which is nice, but super flowery is not my thing, but I was able to get through this without wanting to barf. And finally, and this is the last thing, I have a YSL Black Opium, and this was probably my favorite. Like, favorite enough that I might want to go buy it someday. Ooh, it smells really good and nightimey, and apparently one of the top notes is coffee, which kind of surprised me. But that's it. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I really appreciate it, and hopefully I will see you later. Bye!